No, he's a great friend. I've known him a couple years now. When I go to Dallas every year to do their Rabbit Steer Gospel Show. And Ted Watson, are you ready?
More or less. We'll find out here just real shortly. You guys will all know about the same time I do. I have some things I'd like to share. I put them in a chorus. If we keep these things in mind, well, it will be good for us. I write these songs. Don't doubt in the darkness what you see in the light. Don't boast about the strength of the Lord and then run from a fight. In all situations, just acknowledge Him. And if He says, walk on the water, then don't you dare try to swim. God never starts something He can't finish. He never needs us into waters too deep. He's not surprised by circumstances. He's never made a promise He can't keep. But we have this strong assurance and confidently speak. God never starts something He can't finish. He's never made a promise He can't keep. Well, there's a lot of words there, a lot of things to think about. You get all of that, don't doubt in the darkness what you see in the light. Tell you what, get out your pencils, take some notes on this, I'll sing it again. Don't doubt in the darkness what you see in the light. And don't boast about the strength of the Lord and then run from a fight. In all situations, just acknowledge Him. And if He says, walk on the water, then don't you dare try to swim. God never starts something He can't finish. He never leads us into waters too deep. He's not surprised by circumstances. He's never made a promise He can't keep. We have this strong assurance and confidently speak. God never starts something He can't finish. He's never made a promise He can't keep. We have this strong assurance and confidently speak. God never starts something He can't finish. He never starts something He can't finish. Never starts something He can't finish. He's never made a promise that He can't keep. This is a new song I'm singing in my heart. It is ringing out a melody I've never heard before. I found my Lord and Savior. It's been changing my behavior, and now I'm in the hollow of His hand. So let the wind keep blowing, let the waves keep right on rolling, let fires rage around me. The Lord will guide and shield me. Satan, He will never yield me, because I'm in the hollow of His hand. Living your life in the hollow of His hand tonight, that's a great place to be. That's a place I can. Dear Lord, You lead and guide me. Yes, You walk beside me through this world I'm living in. I may not be here long, Lord, all I need Your Spirit. Temptation, I will never fear it, because I'm in the hollow of His hand. And You are my inspiration, You are my salvation. You hold all the answers to my questions in Your hand. You know my comings and my goings. There's such joy in knowing that I'm in the hollow of His hand. So let the wind keep blowing, let the waves keep right on rolling, let fires rage around me. I don't care. The Lord will guide and shield me. Satan, He will never yield me, because I'm in the hollow of His hand. because I'm in the hollow of his hand. I'm in the hollow of his, I'm in the hollow of his, I'm in the hollow of his hand, of his hand. Well, now here's where things get difficult. How many of you can snap your fingers? Have you got some finger snappers around here? I got to put this little gizmo away so I can snap my fingers. Let's try like this. Yeah, pretty good. Well, I was nice and quiet. I had some coffee sitting by my chair. I had my Bible and I started reading. Felt the Spirit, well, He touched me there. Glory, glory, and bless my soul. I used to wonder, but now I know. Now the answer's so plain to see. I read the Word and He spoke to me. There was this situation and I had some questions and I wasn't sure just what I should do, and so I started reading in some familiar places and I heard direction from the Lord come through. Well, glory, glory, and bless my soul. I used to wonder, but now I know. Now the answer's so plain to see. I read the Word and He spoke to me. Many of you have that in your lives. There's some things you just have questions about, some things you wonder about. You go to the Word, you open it up, somehow the answer's there. Read the Word, you have the answer. I was went away, a friend of mine. Well, he had some problems like some people do. And so we started talking and I started to smile. And I said, let me share something that I read with you. Well, glory, glory, bless my soul. I used to wonder, but now I know. Now the answer's so plain to see. I read the Word and He spoke to me. Well, glory, glory, bless my soul. I used to wonder, but now I know. Now the answer's so plain to see. I read the Word and He spoke to me. I read the Word and He spoke to me. All right. That's a little bit now. What do you call that kind of music anyway? You know, people are always asking me when I go to sing somewhere, well, what kind of music do you sing? What is it that we're going to be hearing? And it's hard for me to answer that because I like Southern gospel. I like swing music, I like jazz, I like country, I like a little bit of everything. But I've come up with one word to describe the kind of music that I sing. I call it comfortable. Comfortable gospel music. And here's a comfortable song with a little bit of a country and Southern gospel swing to it. It's called Every Little Step. I have questions time to time, just like most of you, wondering which way should I go, or just what should I do. If I'm faced with choices and direction is not clear, I'll rest on the Word of God, proceed without fear. Every little step, my steps are ordered. Every little plan depends on Him. Every little move, my Lord's directed. He knows all about the wheres and whens. Every little question He will answer. Every little thing I know is from Him. Every little step, my steps are ordered. When I put my faith and trust in Him. Amen? Amen. We have purpose in our lives beyond what we can know. And the Master has his hand on everything below. Keep your heart wide open, face the things you see. Watch for his creative hand and opportunity. Every little step,
My steps are ordered, every little plan depends on him. Every little move, my Lord's directing. He knows all about the wheres and whens. Every little question he will answer. Every little thing I know's from him. Every little step, my steps are ordered when I put my faith and trust in him.
faith and trust in you, Lord. If you want to walk with him, live in his great plan, just open up your life to him, hold his loving hand. As he's working all these things together here for good, we can join the saints of old, stand as they have stood. Every little step,
My steps are ordered, every little plan depends on him. Every little move, my Lord's directing. He knows all about the wheres and whens. Every little question he will answer. Every little thing I know's from him. Every little step, my steps are ordered when I put my faith and trust in him. Every little step, my steps are ordered. Every little plan depends on him. Every little move, my Lord's directing. He knows all about the wheres and whens. Every little question he will answer. Every little thing I know's from him. Every little step, my steps are ordered when I put my faith and trust in him. Every little step, my steps are ordered. Every little step, my steps are ordered. Every little step, my steps are ordered when I put my faith and trust in him.
Well, I've only been singing like this for a couple of years, but I've been a songwriter probably since high school. I went to my mom's house one day, and she had gotten a box of things from my grandmother, who had passed away 5 years before, and she was going through a little bit here and a little bit there, and she was going through this one box, and it was full of cassette tapes. And my grandmother loved to listen to sermons on tape, and she would tape radio programs and things and listen to them over and over again. And so my mom was just going to give them all to Goodwill or Salvation Army or something. But as she was going through them, she found one cassette in there that had my handwriting on it. And she pulled it out and looked at it. And it was a cassette that I had made for my grandma when I was going to college. And it had some songs that I'd written on there. And so we listened to it. And when I listened to what I was saying, I was introducing one song to her. And I said, you know, Grandma, of all the songs that I've written, back there when I was 20 years old, of all the songs that I've written, if there's one song I want to be known as my song, it's this one. And you know, I think I can still say that today. If there's one song that I'd like to be known as my song, it's this one. It's called Night and Day. Dear Lord, as I'm walking, I can hear your spirit talking with me, night and day. And as you walk beside me, you lead and guide me, Jesus, night and day. somehow reach me when I'm set in my ways. Show me where I'm wrong, Lord. I want to belong, Lord, with you night and day. And there can be no doubt in my mind that you're the one that finds me when I've lost my way.
Lost my way, lost my way.
To you I'll ever sing my song as I walk along to Jesus night and day.
Night and day, night and day.
Spirit of God, guide me, live inside me, Jesus, night and day. So when I stand before you, I can love and adore you. There's no night or day. And I know that when we make it there, the glory that we share will be as bright as the day.
Bright as day, bright as day.
And just to think that we will live eternally in His likeness as day.
Light as day, light as day.
I've got one more song that I'd like to sing for you tonight. You know, we can talk about being in the hollow of His hand, and you don't care about all the things that are going on around you. And we've all had moments like that in our lives, but we've had moments that weren't that way either. Moments that were difficult, moments that were hard. And I've written a song that is my testimony of everything that's going on in life. Even when we're having hard times, even when we're crying, Jesus hears. In the presence of His company, I rise to testify the things I'm bearing witness of, I've seen with my own eyes. The truth, whole truth, and all I know is wrapped up in these words. Every time I cry, He heard. It's true that I have known those times of suffering and pain, but anything that wants to grow must know those times of rain. And looking back upon those days, I find myself assured. Every time I cry, He heard. Jesus hears. Jesus hears. Though my voice is choked with worries and with fears, He understood like no one could the burden of my heart. Every time I cry, He hears. When circumstances overwhelm, a faithful friend is He. beyond my understanding, He intercedes for me. And even if I'm filled with doubt, He's still faithful to His word. Every time I cry, He heard. Jesus hears, Jesus hears. Though my voice is choked with worries and with fears, He understood like no one could the burden of my heart. Every time I cry, He hears. This testimony now I share with prayer for all of you, that somehow hereby opening my life for all to view, that you might find encouragement in knowing that He's near, and that every time you cry, He hears. Jesus hears. Jesus hears. Though my voice is choked with worries and with fears, He understood like no one could the burdens of my heart. Every time I cry, He hears. Every time I cry, He hears.
That's awesome. Thanks for that. We're just pulling around this afternoon. We're going to do a song together. Are you ready?
Sure.
Do you remember what key it was? I do, but I'm wondering if I start it wrong, you could get embarrassed.
I think I